We're doing the tier list. All right. About damn time we do it because um we fucked up the first one bad, like really bad. So we're gonna correct it. We're gonna correct it. We're gonna give you guys more content. I'm gonna ping it on Twitter and hopefully y'all see it. Although I do want to add an F tier because there are characters that suck balls. So we're gonna do S tier meta, A tier meta substitution pick, which is good, great pick. B can carry, but like 50-50 shot you carry, 50-50 shot, you know, the character is just going to be a nothing burger. C can carry, but the character's either going to be really ass or like really okay. No, either can do above average or is just ass. D is ass. You probably just don't want to take it, or like if you see a player that plays this character, run away. F, you just throw your game. Just throw your fucking game because they're playing that character and it's dog shit. Angela. With the current meta, Angela's kind of iffy because I thought she had some shining moments early in the season, but apparently I was very wrong because I just didn't know how strong Invisible Woman really was. Best character in the game, by the way, Invisible Woman. With that, she's going in C tier. It's just kind of a nothing. She can carry, she can very much can, but like most of the time, she's kind of a nothing burger, if that makes sense. Um, really hard, to rank her any higher than that. I could see a world where she is B tier, but kind of a nothing burger pick. Whatever. Cap. Cap is an interesting one. I think he's now the best dive tank in the game, just based off that ult change. Venom's time in the light has come and gone. Just now with this meta, he just doesn't do anything. Especially if you're running like Penny, Gambit, Rocket, Sue. You know, it's real rough, but Cap, that ult, the sustain, he's a lot better than I thought he was originally gonna be in this season. But yeah, best dive tank in the game at B tier. You know, not bad. It's just the meta doesn't favor him right now. It'd be very interesting to see if they nerf Sue, they nerf a little bit of Penny. Yeah, it's very interesting to see. Strange, I believe is strong, but like on some different shit. Yeah, Strange is a really big weird one. I'm gonna throw Strange in A, but like that's a tentative A. Strange is eh. You know? He's good. When he's good, he's good. When he's not, he's not. And especially with the best thing in the game right now, I think is he's not good into that. So you know, Strange. The game's the game, right? Strange is gonna be always strong. He's never really gonna be shit. Yeah, Doctor Strange A tier. Emma, I was so wrong about Emma. Best tank in the game, by far. If there is ever not a reason to ban Emma, like you're really pushing it because look who's strong right now. She just shits on everyone. It's wild. It's wild. Emma's best tank in the game. She's not the best character in the game. I'll preference that, but like, and it's very close on who's better. This is the same conversation we had in season 4 where I thought Venom was the best tank in the game, but Emma's right there. I'm pretty sure consensus is Mag is the best tank in the game, but Mag is like, it's very close. Like I switch day to day on this, but I think Emma's best tank in the game and is meta, and you should pick him. Groot is ridiculously strong. And just for a reminder, I'm ordering these from Vanguard to Duelist to Strategist, and where I place them in that tier is where I think they are ahead. So I believe Groot is way better than Strange, but they're in the same tier. I believe Groot's better than Strange, but they're in the same tier. So it's meta substitutions for A tier. Groot's a great character. You ban Emma, you ban Wolf, which I'll get to in a second. He kind of dog walks the lobby. Hulk. This boy got power crept. Hulk's really, like, he's a buff away from being way too damn big. Like, big and strong. But, like, ew. Maybe I just don't see him at all. You know, it is what it is. The game's the game, Hulk. You've been power crept out. Mag, yeah, S tier. Almost everyone says this is a consensus best tank in the game. I disagree. And I'm not a pro or anything, right? But Mag is just always been strong. It's really hard to make him crap. This double bubble buff is awesome, and the sword with Gambit is, you know, fantastic too. We like most mags throw with it. They kind of int it away because it does so much damage. They just forgot how to use sword, and God, I really miss that Wanda team up. It just makes me miss the Wanda team up every single day. That I get to press C and delete the enemy backline or midline. But yeah, Mag S tier. Penny Parker, I originally put in her S tier. I think she's the best tank in A tier. Not every map. Not every map. I've learned that really recently. And offensive Penny is still shaky, but like, you don't lose a point. You don't lose an area. You keep your strategist up. You keep power positions as Penny Parker. If you don't play Penny, you're kind of trolling. Ban Phoenix, ban Emma, and you win. Thing. This boy needs a rework. Like, Thing kind of needs a rework. I think he's the worst tank in the game. Yeah, they're just I think he needs a rework. I'm gonna put him in D tier. He got weird buffs / nerfs / he's just dog shit. Like, don't play Thing. The only thing that Thing does is just close up brawl and he stalls point. And I guess it shits on some dives, but play the dives that don't get shit on, and you'll be fine against the Thing. Or just, go Emma and make him fall over. Or go Punisher and make him fall over. Yeah, Thing's kind of bad. Thor. Yeah, I'm going to put him in B tier. It's just... It's power creep. Power creep is the thing that's, taking Thor and shooting him out back. Still has a place. Still does well. He can carry a fucking game easily. Especially in those metal ranks, you're a fat DPS, you don't die, and you do so much damage that they just fall over. In higher ranks, it's a little more niche. You'll fall over a lot easier, especially with Emma still in the game. And if she's not banned, Thor pretty much becomes like a wet laundry sock, a singular wet laundry sock, and it's kind of shit. I won't lie. Next week we got Venom. Kind of a fall from grace for Venom. These are all good picks. B+ is good pick. C is like a niche. Like, if you're good with him, you're good with him. And then D, F is dog shit. But Venom's a weird one. He's fallen from grace for sure. With Penny on the rise, with Gambit, I just realized Gambit and Strange don't really mix too well. I might throw Strange in B tier. No, most Gambits are dog shit anyways. That's a shout out to all the Gambits that have been throwing my fucking ranked games. Yeah, Gambits are kind of just dog shit until you run into actual Gambit, the guy from New Orleans. Yeah, but Venom just kind of falls over into this triple support meta, especially if they're running 3-1-2 with a Penny Emma. You kind of just fall over, man. And it is what it is. Definitely not bad by like any means. Can carry a game, but not in that big five, that starting five of tanks that are just really, really strong right now. Kind of a niche pick, but still is strong. And that is the tank list. I think it's pretty evident that Thing's worst tank in the game, and then Emma Mag is really, really strong. I think Emma's a little bit better. Penny, what a upgrade. Especially with that rocket, she's she's kind of a menace now, and we've been waiting on it, and it's here. Groot's still extremely fucking strong, and doesn't make sense how good he is. But that CC wall just changed him completely, and you know, he was maybe high B, low A. He's now barring on that S tier. It's just Emma that's gatekeeping him from S tier. Strange is like Gambit really screws this guy over, but most Gambits suck. When we go on and on about through the season, and especially probably 5.5, Strange will probably find himself in B tier, but right now I'm going to throw him in A because Gambits suck nuts or they're awesome. And then, of course, you got down the ladder, Cap, Thor, Venom, all good picks. Hulk, then power crept into C tier. Sorry, buddy, but you can still carry a game on Hulk. Angela, kind of niche, you know, and Thing is a load of buns. But yeah, Panther. We're gonna move on to the Duelists. Panther, I'm throwing him in C tier. I'm sorry, Metal Ranks, he's dog shit. He's so easily counterable. Even if you run him with a Hulk, you know, you die to Panther once, and then the Panther never gets a kill again. Especially with Invis. Invis is so retardedly good. But also Jeff Rocket, like you don't fall over, and your Mantis can sleep him, and your Luna can freeze him. There's a lot in there for us. Tinfoil hat take. A tier. Look, come at me in the comments. People are gonna call this character an F tier character. I disagree. First off, you shit on Panther. You dog shit on Panther because you just kick him. You run at him and kick him. Of course, there's a lot of win conditions that need to happen. If you build your comp around Black Widow, dog, and that Black Widow is crack nasty, and you know, I'm talking highest peaks. You know, I've seen Widows take over games because they do everything so well. Hey, don't look at me, dog. It's there. Blade's a very weird one because I don't see Blade at all. There's like 2 Blade players and they're never on them at the same time. I'm gonna throw him in B. He's like no, C. Top of C. I'm very iffy on that one. He just kind of is a nothing burger character. Let's be honest. He's kind of eh. Yeah. We're going to throw him in top of C, which is can carry, but more than likely will not. Carries and fucking zombies, though. That's all he's good for. Daredevil, going in S, can take over a game. Meta gets banned out a lot. You know, very understandable. One of the best. He's probably the best dive character. I say probably because there's another character that's super strong. Hawkeye is going in A tier. This man, it might be if played correctly and you do not counter him, most oppressive character in the game. One-shots are kind of bullshit and do not belong in this game, especially with all the anti-heal now. You shred tanks, you outpoke the best of them. You still struggle into things like Psylocke, things like Daredevil, things like Iron Fist. There's very strong dives that don't die to that don't just get pushed over, pretty much. Yeah, I'm throwing Hawkeye into A tier. Hela, S tier. Yeah, completely oppressive. Poke Queen, never been bad. Has the team up with Namor, just awesome character. Hela's just so much better as the main hit scan DPS. Torch, yeah. Get down there, buddy. Awful character. More than dog shit. Get down. Yeah, no, he's awful. And we won't see him. We wanted this because Torch was so goddamn oppressive. Yeah, just sit down there, buddy. You do not deserve to live in this meta or in this game for a little bit. Maybe Season 7 you can turn your head and be C tier. Iron Fist. I believe Iron Fist is really strong. Iron Fist is a very good spot. Power creep will determine if he goes up or down. Um, but yeah, Iron Fist is just a really well-rounded and solid character. He can carry a game, but like more than the time he's just gonna be there, harassing your tanks, harassing your backlines, or just gone. You'll never see an Iron Fist ever. And that's certain playstyle. Um, yeah, really shits on Angela, really shits on Jeff, which we'll get onto. Um, great peel for the backline, but also there's better peels. Yeah, I'm throwing Iron Fist in B tier. Iron Man. Iron Man's kind of a nothing burger character. His ult is really the only mainstay for him. Countering Cloak and Dagger ults are really, really cool, but you also have this guy up here. You have this guy up here. You have, you know, you can out DPS him with this character here's ult. You know, there's a lot. There's a lot. Yeah, cool. The Iron Man C tier, like, if Mag's not banned or Mag's not in play Iron Man as soon as their Mag comes out. Just cry, because this combo will delete you. I also think Hela's better. Yeah, that works. Phoenix. I think Phoenix is really strong and deserves a shout at this top. I'll put her in between Hawkeye and Black Widow. Just right now, Hela's way better, and people should just be playing Hela. But Phoenix is ridiculous. Still, I won't say ridiculous, but she's like stupid strong, really, really good. Yeah, Hela. Phoenix is just an A tier, but you know, power creep to Hela. She's going in A tier. Yeah, otherwise she would be an S. Magic. I think it's the best in B tier. She's bordering A. I just don't see good Magic players. Where are you guys at, man? Magic players, where are you at? Because like 90, I'll say like 65% of you are dog shit. The other 20% of you are like very okay, and then you'll get a demon Magic that runs your lobby every like 15% of the time you see a Magic. And usually those are the one tricks that just shoot up the Celestial and just go away because they hit it. But yeah, Magic top of B. That's where Mr. Fanta. This is a guy I got completely wrong. I thought it was D tier. Nope. I'm throwing him top of B. The CC, the anti-dive, like it's all there. Mr. Fanta is very playable and can carry a game. And I saw it with my own eyes, and I needed to see it with my own eyes. He's pretty good. I really enjoy him. Moon Knight. I was also very wrong about Moon Knight. I'm gonna throw him at the bottom of A. I think he still walks. He's still a glass cannon, and he still gets walked on, dogged on, whatever. You know, it is. He does. You know, and it is what it is with Moon Knight. You know, the glass to the cannon needs to be there, or else he just runs fades. But he gets his ult in like 0.4 seconds. He does a ridiculous amount of damage. If you have a hit scan DPS or like a dive DPS that can follow up on that damage, or hell, the tanks can do it. Moon Knight's pretty good, but like double right clicking the Ankh in the backline is also still way too much of a viable option. You get everyone down to one. Namor. This is entirely contingent on the Hela team up, so I will put him just above Widow and Moon Knight. But without team up, like C tier. With team up, he goes up to A, and I'm really just doing it for that. Namor's really strong, one of the best anti-dives in the game. I wouldn't say the best, but like is still there, you know. Yeah, he's just a solid character and needs to be played with a Hela, but like usually you'll have a Hela player. You should queue with a Hela player if you play Namor. Psylocke, this is arguably the best dive in the game. I think Daredevil has a higher floor, but Psylocke definitely has a higher ceiling. So it's all dependent on how high you go and how high you mid-max. But yeah, I think Psylocke's meta. She's S tier. She's great. Wanda, she's S tier. Fuck you guys. No, she's not. Wanda's gonna go in D. Like, she has a place. we all know what it is. This is the friendly, character that goes into quick play and goes into the metal ranks and shits on people because it's the easy character play. As soon as you put any more forethought into your brain, and say, hey, you see how poppable Wanda is, even in her ult, she's there. Very noob friendly, but is needed. It's just a D tier fine character, like not fine, but like she's just bad. Spider-Man, bottom of C. I just like I don't care. Like kind of a nothing burger of a character still. Can carry, I'm making that very, very prevalent in my speech. He can carry a game, but 95% of them suck because they haven't played the character in so long because he's been dog shit. Star-Lord. Star-Lord's going in A tier, just below Phoenix, Hawkeye. If you play your game around a Star-Lord, he's really, really good. Star-Lord, I don't think that rating changed. Star-Lord's really good. He can carry a lobby, and he's a good meta substitute if these two are banned, and if you want to run the dive still, they're not running anti-dive. Storm. I think Storm's very slept on. Might be most underrated character in the game. Still, Jeff Nato is just ridiculous, and it shreds through everything. And if you notice with the season, a lot of things are very strong. Like, going B up, super strong. Yeah, the power, the overpoweredness of everyone is what what is making this extremely fun of a season, but they'll hit the reset button. They'll snap them. As soon as Thanos comes out, they're gonna go boink, and everyone's gonna be dumbed down. Guang's gonna hit us with the... Oh my god. Guang's gonna hit us with the biggest Affinity Stone snap of our generation. Holy shit. Thank you, chat. Next up, we got Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl's kind of a nothing burger character. I'm gonna throw her in C. She can carry a game, especially on Venom map. But even then, like 110, like two-shotting... No, sorry, 3-shotting the backline is decent. Squirrel Girl, the game's the game, man, for Squirrel Girl. Punisher. I'm throwing him top of seed. He just feels like a nothing burger, and he can't. Let me do him at the end of the strategist, because Bucky's clearly still. Actually, I'm very close to putting him in S. This is the best. Probably no. Sorry, this is the second best DPS in A tier. Bucky's strong. If you sit on the healers, you win. If you sit on the strategist, you win. That's your primary objective with Bucky, is to make sure your strategists don't die. Because Venom dives, you pull him in, you make sure he doesn't leave with all your abilities, and you do ridiculous damage to him. Panther dies, you pull him in, and you make sure he doesn't leave. Psylocke dives, you pull him in, and you make sure she doesn't leave. Daredevil dives, you pull him in, and you make sure he doesn't leave. Like that's your primary objective, and then you 3-shot headshot. Yeah, Bucky's really, really strong. He's really good. Wolverine, this guy's a fucking menace again, and it scares the shit out of me because no one seems to remember. I'm a tank man, and I get it. The game's the game, guys. Wolverine's back. Yikes. This is also why Emma, I believe, is S tier, because look at that A tier, man. Look at how much she counters. Wolverine's like a demon spawn. It needs to be nerfed again. Fuck you, Wolverine players. You need good positioning, of course, and just take him into the backline, guys. But also with Sue Storm being really good, that's what is the big benefactor of me putting him in A. If Sue Storm wasn't that good, he's going in S, and it doesn't matter. But Wolverine's just... Did I make a decision on Punisher? I think I'm gonna go bottom of B. I mean, yeah, he can carry. I don't know, top of C. This is how decisive I am. He's kind of a nothing burger character anymore. Like if you don't kill anything with his ult, he's a C tier character because he just does damage, feed support ults, and Luna Snow, not Luna Snow, Sue Storm comes out 47 trillion times. Kind of dog shit. I won't lie. Like puns find a way to throw games. Adam Warlock. I am done supporting Adam mains. He can carry, but just like all Adam mains suck balls. Sorry. Like Rez is okay. Like his kit's great. He just fucking sucks. Like all Adam players suck. So show me that he can do it, and like show me more consistent Adam players. I'll bump him up to B, where I really think he is. But the player base, the way they play him, C tier, dog shit. Cloak and Dagger. There's still a place for her. I'm gonna throw in. I don't think she's on Adam's tier, and I don't really actually know it. I don't think she can carry a game. Sorry, Cloaks. She's just kind of bad. But she's needed in this game because auto aim healers is fucking cool. Carpet's still cool. Mag's meta, so good luck. Hawkeye's also becoming meta, so good luck. You can get Namor squidded. There's others. There's just better strategists than Cloak and Dagger. And you can definitely run some fade on Cloak and Dagger by doing a shit ton of damage and getting a shit ton of finals, and you see it happen sometimes. But that's why I think she's C tier. Gambit, S tier. I think it's the second best support in the game, or strategist in the game. Game's the game, man. Anti-heal takes care of literally so much of this. Or sorry, the cleanse takes care of so much of this. Engagement ult can really just replace Mantis in that third support comp if anyone wants to run Rocket Luna or Rocket Sue or Jeff Sue, but is also flexible enough to play second support and have a Mantis in there. I believe meta is Gambit Mantis Sue and is really, really strong. He's a good character. They really cooked with him, and I don't think they really need to. They may have overtuned him just a tad, but I don't think they need to really correct him. And with how Guang's been nerfing things, I don't think they're correcting him anytime soon. He's not overly oppressive. Sue Storm, probably the best character in the game. I'm so dead ass. This bitch is literally unkillable. She does so much healing. She can get so many finals. She has so much utility. Yeah, probably just best character in the game, deadass. She's really, really good. Those are definitely the top two supports. Jeff, I originally had this guy in S tier. I'm going to throw him in A, very top of A. He's really, really good. Alongside his Animal Crossing pal, Rocket. I know I ranked them out of order, but these two go hand in hand. They don't die. They do a lot of healing, and the ults are very okay in the wrong hands and really good in the right ones. There's obviously counters too. Loki, kind of a nothing burger character again. Adam mains show me that you can do better, but Loki, got buffed, but kind of just dog shit. I won't lie. Luna Snow can carry, but power creep is one son of a bitch for her. Yeah, this is where I'm at with Luna. I know a lot of people prefer that. I know people that prefer Cloak and Dagger over Luna in that second primary healing spot, but I still prefer Luna because you get at least 6 to 8 seconds. You thought I was gonna say 7? Fuck you guys. You get about 6 to 8 seconds of not dying, and then you get deleted by Maggle, or you have to run away. Yeah, the game's the game. Sorry, Luna, you got power crept. Mantis, I think she's S tier. DPS is really, really cool. Ultimate uptime is really good. Damage boost is really where she gets the bread and butter. You break Venom, you break a shit ton of characters with Mantis, and that's the same way that Hela and Namor have the contingency. I see the same thing with these two, with Black Widow and Mantis. You know, you become Overwatch Widow with Mantis and Black Widow, plus healing with this one, and anti-dive with an anti-dive kick. But she just breaks too many things to not be S tier, and I think she's really good. And that, especially in these three supports are what you should be running if you want to run triple support. Yeah, game's the game, guys. Game's the fucking game. Ultron. Where's this Clanker going? D tier. Yeah, no, dog shit character. Worst strategist in the game. There's just no reason to play our favorite Clanker, guys. He's dog shit. Intron. And that's my tier list. You know, if you're watching on YouTube, you definitely like, subscribe, comment what you like, what you dislike, where you would change people. Yeah, but like that's it. That's the updated tier list of Season 5 Marvel Rivals. I hope you really enjoyed it, guys. Peace.